What's good, YouTube? It's your boy P Money. Found a very disturbing article here with a 20-year-old suspected white supremacist, Aiden Huggins. Shooting suspect was carrying whip when altercation with alleged victim began near Houghton Escalante Roads. Alleged victim. So this suspected white supremacist here carrying a whip, throwing rocks, punching the driver in the face. But somehow, like, the victim is alleged a victim. He's allegedly a victim. You know what I'm saying? It just makes me feel like what they call alleged victim has to be a non-white person, because it just fits so well with all these suspected white supremacists here in Tucson, man. You know what I'm saying? Tucson has a lot of white supremacists running around here, and this kid seems to be just one of the good old boys out here, So in this story, the 22-year-old man, which they don't say, we don't know the identity, we don't know the name of the person. They just say a 22-year-old man was taken to the local hospital for treatment of serious injuries. When they do this here in Tucson, it makes me feel like the victim, the actual victim, not alleged, like this story tries to portray, that this was a non-white person. It's very possible it could be a black person. You know what I'm saying? Could be. It could very well be. So according to the interim complaint, the man and his cousin got into a fight with the suspect on a 3900 block of South Corte Rana Rica after a verbal confrontation. The suspect, 20-year-old Aiden Huggins, suspected white supremacist, mind you, was booked into Pima County Jail on aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and aggravated assault temporary substantial injury charges, police said. So the police are the Pima County Sheriff's Department. So I'm definitely going to be making some phone calls about this dude right here, because I'm a concerned citizen. You know what I'm saying? And his bond is very low for a dude that shot somebody in the chest twice, punched a dude in the face, threw a rock at his car. You're carrying a whip. This sounds like some racially motivated type business right here, man. So they say, according to the court documents, the alleged victim, once again, which is BS, this is a victim, not alleged, and his cousin were driving in the area, encountered Huggins walking, carrying a whip. Huggins and the driver got into an argument, exchanging insults. What were those insults specifically? Could it be that N-word that people around here love hurling around? You know what I'm saying? Could it be that? Could it be? It's very possible. This article already, with its vagueness, is showing to me that this victim was a black person. Or if it wasn't a black person, it would be someone that they felt was inferior to them. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely looking like a hate crime type thing right here. So the driver turned the car around and returned to Huggins, who allegedly threw a rock at the vehicle, walked up to the driver's door and punched the driver. The alleged victim, once again, victim, not alleged, and his cousin exited the vehicle, and the three began to fight. According to the complaint, the cousins returned to the vehicle after the fight, which is when Huggins allegedly shot the driver in the chest. The cousin heard 2 small pops but didn't know what they were. The driver passed out shortly afterward, crashed into a wash not far from the scene. The cousin called 911 after finding a wound on the driver. Investigators say the wound was small and almost unnoticeable, but the driver passed out. But the wound was so small and almost unnoticeable. Only to black people do they do this type of stuff, this type of damage control. You know what I'm saying? This is the first story that I've seen of this. You know, this happened on Wednesday. It's freaking Friday and they put this out now. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very horrible work done by this Pima County Sheriff's Department, man. I got a lot of questions about this. I got a lot of questions. So, according to the complaint, neighbors identified Huggins as a suspect, saying he was known to walk around the neighborhood carrying a whip, and none of the neighbors said anything. None of the neighbors found it in their, found any time to just, why is this kid doing that? None of them, did anything about it. Go up to him and like, yo, what are you doing? This is just the type of stuff that happens in Tucson, man. You can't even make this stuff up. So the police found Huggins at home and located a .22 caliber revolver in his bedroom, according to the complaint document. Very interesting. And then this is saying 2 small pops. Foolishness, man. This is what happened. This is what they do when it's a black person, man. They make up foolishness. To make it sound like, he's not the victim is not really a victim. He started it. It sounds like this suspected white supremacist, Aiden Huggins, is the one who provoked everything. You know what I'm saying? You're carrying a whip around. If you're carrying a whip around, some people may want to ask, hey, man, what the hell are you doing? Why would you be having that? What are you doing? That's pretty weird to just carry a whip around. That's not normal, and the story seems like they're trying to make that as a normal thing around here. In that area, ain't no horses over there, man. I know it's a lot of ranch area here, but come on now. Houghton and Escalante? Nah, man. No, sir. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Stop it. This dude was looking for problems. Somebody didn't like what they saw. Maybe he was yelling some racial comments. You know what I'm saying? Because clearly you say they exchange insults, but you don't clarify what those insults were. So it probably is a good chance that this suspected white supremacist, Aiden Huggins, was out here dropping that N-bomb. You know what I'm saying? And then he's just going to shoot this dude twice in the chest. And investigators say the wound was small and almost unnoticeable. Only to black people do people say that type of stuff, man. It's not that bad, man. It's not that bad. Aiden didn't do anything. He's okay. No, he's terribly or clearly this dude should not be out on the streets, period. Clearly, he's got some deep-seated hate for people, and this is a problem. You know what I'm saying? They hurried up and put them court documents out now so it can read this way. And this is what they do, man. They love trying to hide stuff away from people. What is up with the cousin? Who are these 2 people? The cousin and the victim, not the alleged victim. There is no alleged victim. The alleged there is no alleged, This dude is a victim. This dude is a victim, a 22-year-old victim of suspected white supremacist Aiden Huggins. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff that they are not talking about in this story, man. There's a lot of holes in this story. A lot of holes, and it's disgusting to see. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to help this dude out, and it's very clear. Who knows? For all I know, that dude probably already out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to find out on Monday. That's for damn sure, because this dude should not be out there. You should not be out on the streets, period. You trying to invoke something, you know what I'm saying? And that's not cool, man. But I don't got too much else on this one, man. This is your boy P Money. Tell me what you guys think, and I'm off this.